Hi YouTube friends, Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to our channel. For those of you who are new to this channel and you like this kind of content where we eat and we tell ghost stories, hit the subscribe button below and lit up the notification bell so that you get all the latest updates whenever we post a new video. And don't forget to like our videos.
And don't forget to comment and also share our videos to whomever that you know.
Yeah, so this week we have
Dang!
Kimchi Jiggae, dumplings
and also corndogs.
I'm so excited to because we haven't had jjigae for a while
time, yeah.
For a while already. So I'm super excited to have it today.
Yeah.
And then we also have corn dog.
Yeah.
Andy did a very perfect job this week in frying our corn dog as well as our dumplings. My frying skill, as you guys know, is really super bad, but Andy did it right. I did the jjigae though. Okay, let's try. I think I want to try the corn dog.
Okay, for me, as usual, I want to try this one.
Jumpa makan semua.
Oh.
There's supposed to be cheese inside. I don't get the pull. Maybe because it's full already, because we were setting up.
Yeah. Because we need to set up everything. So everything that we had did beforehand, it's getting cold.
There's no hot dog inside, guys. It's just mozzarella cheese. Sliced beef.
Oh, yum.
Annyeonghaseyo, guys.
Oh, yum. It's a little bit spicy. But the spicy,
Slightly.
Slightly lah. So it's not really like spicy lah. No. I love this.
Because it's Korean.
Oops.
It's Korean food, right? We should say.
안녕하세요.
We should say 잘 먹겠습니다.
Sorry guys, I don't know how to say it. If Japanese, yes, I do.
Oh my god. I haven't gone to Korea for a very long time, guys. I miss Korea.
Oh yeah, by the way, we have it with rice. And this is brown rice. It's a Korean brown rice. It's a mixture of the brown rice and also the white rice.
Yeah. We're trying to be healthier, guys. Trying to watch the waist. I haven't tried a dumpling. I even did the dip. Okay, guys. So, as usual, we will be talking about ghost stories. There are ghost stories to share with you, just like any other weekend, guys. So, this week we were thinking about what to tell you guys. I mean, the topic, the theme of what we should be telling you guys. So we thought that usually on the weekends, pre-COVID, there will always be weddings, right? So we thought that would be a nice topic to share with you guys. So there's this, and then I remembered there's this one story long time ago, if you can remember. I was so into photography, and those are the days where it was not called DSLR, it was called SLR only. There wasn't even digital yet at that time. So I know of this friend. He was a freelance photographer. Last time, there used to be a lot of those freelance photographer, but nowadays I think photographers are attached to a bridal house. I'm not sure, but last time there's a lot of this freelance photographer where they take weekends, like weekend jobs, right? So my friend, this is one weekend that my friend was asked to take photos for his acquaintance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So his acquaintance paid him to take photos of her solemnization, which happened on a Friday night. So that Friday night, he, after work, because he is a freelance photographer, right? So that means he has his own job. He has his own day job. So during the day, he went to his job as per normal, and then after that, he came back at about 5:30ish, like that, and then he came back super early like that day, because he wants to make sure that he has got enough time to like shower, eat a little bit, because when you are doing photographing, guys, I ever followed him for one of his photography weekend. So when you are doing photography, you don't have enough time to eat. You are just on your feet all the time. So he ate a little bit, and then he made his, I think about 7, he made his way to the bride's house already. So my friend stays in the west, and the bride is in the east. Okay, so he moved. I think the solemnization is about 8 p.m. No, I think 8 plus after Isha, I think. Yeah. So he reached at about 7. He left his house at about 7. So he reached there at about 7:45ish, near to 8 o'clock. Because he said he wants to remain professional lah. He wants to make sure that he is there before to take the, get ready photo and things like that. So when he arrived already, he ride a bike. So when he arrived, he put his stuff, went over to her place, and the moment he arrived at the bride's house, he greeted the family, the father, mother, the relatives, and whoever he know lah. And then after that, he made his way to the bride's room. So while the bride is still getting ready, I mean the final touches and things like that, right? So he was like thinking, he set up his gears, and he was like thinking, maybe take the get ready shoot. So he took the bride's photo and putting up the whatever sanggol and things like that. And then after that, the auntie of this bride came in with a glass of water, and then the auntie said, "Nah, minum ni. Pak Long kau dah baca-baca kan?" So the bride just took the drink. Oh, in English it means, "Nah, take this. Your eldest uncle has already recite something to it." So she took the drink, and then after that obviously she drank it. So because it was an acquaintance of his, so he doesn't, he thinks that it doesn't mind asking the bride, because if it's just a regular client, I don't think he will ask the bride, right? So he asked the bride, "Air apa tu? Ada apa dengan air tu?" And then after that, the bride said, during the midday, she actually fainted.
Oh.
Yeah, she actually fainted for a while, and then she just out of nowhere, she just fainted. And then after that, the uncle, the eldest uncle, I think he is quite the wise man lah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he actually told the family that someone did a curse on her.
Okay.
Yeah, so she thinks that it was her ex-boyfriend.
Oh.
Because even during her engagement, right, before the solemnization, even during the engagement, the ex-boyfriend keep on asking her to come back lah to him.
Okay.
Yeah, and then she keep on refusing him. So after that, she told my friend this lah. So my friend was like, oh, okay, never mind. So they took photo. The solemnization went smoothly, guys. Nothing happened during the solemnization, right? So, but when my friend wants to go back home, of course, after the event is over, he pack up his gears. And then he said goodbye to the bride, the family members, and then he went down to go on to his bike. So when he was about to mount on his bike, he actually smelled something foul. Like he said bacin, macam ada bau bacin, like a very pungent smell lah. So after he dismount and then he checked his the sole of his feet. He's scared that he stepped onto something nasty lah. And then after that, he was like, nothing wrong with my feet. Where is this smell? Like it's very strong. The smell he mentioned is very strong. And then after that he didn't see anything, so he just mount onto his bike and then he left. So and then after that he say on his ride home he had to take the PIE route. So on the way home too, he was like the smell was getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Throughout the journey, right? The smell was getting so strong. And it was like, what is this smell? It's so pungent, the smell. But once he get to his home, the smell gone. Just like that. The smell just left him. And then after that, so everything was as per normal. He went about his business. You know, last time we used film, right? It's not digital, so he cannot see what the photo that he took, which I think takes a lot of skills to take precision photos without having to look at your camera, right? So the weekend passed and then he went to develop the films, and the moment he got home, he looked at the photos, he got a shock of his life, guys. You know what happened? The photo of the bride, there was no face on all of the photos that he took.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Imagine. So I don't think it's because of his skill. You know, because he has been in the business for a while. And I don't think it's his skill, because I've seen his other works before and he is quite good. So something happened because she fainted, and then her uncle actually said that, right, that someone was trying to curse her, and then the photos happened, right? So the moment he saw that, he immediately called the girl. But when he called the girl, he was the one who panicked. He was like, hey, you know, I can't remember the girl's name lah, but he was like, hey, you know, I just developed the photos, and you know, there was no face. Everybody else there's face, but yours there's no feature at all. And then the funny thing is that the bride was so calm. Yeah, and the bride said, we have expected this. In a very calm tone. Kesian, right?
But why not? I mean, if she knows that this thing is going to happen, I think shouldn't she be doing something?
I think she expects something to happen, but she didn't expect like this lah.
Okay.
She is looking. She knows that something is gonna happen lah. So when this guy say this, she's like, we know it lah, that this thing is gonna happen.
But it's too bad. It's her. You know,
It's a wedding photo.
Yeah, it's a wedding day, and it's photo some more.
Yeah.
And it's something that it should be a nice, memorable thing.
Yeah. So she has nothing to simpan lah.
Can you imagine, guys, if you show the photo to the children later? This is Mama. What? There's no face of you.
I think the intention of her, the person who did the curse, right, is to embarrass her lah.
Okay, so the second story, or the last story for this episode.
We'll have more stories for you next week,
guys. So yeah, this is story from a distant relative who doesn't want to be named. And this event actually happened sometime in the mid-70s. Okay, I think 70s, 60s, 50s, people still, even I think even now, right? Yeah. People still do or uses black magic just to shame others. So I just don't understand why, guys. Why? This thing happened on the wedding day of our distant relatives, and she, for the lunch is normally for back then in the 70s, the lunch is always at the around somewhere around 11, 12 kind of lunch for lunch lah. So it's a usual thing during back then for having lunch at that hour. So
the wedding reception, you mean?
So everything from the caterer to the music, the decor, and she herself is almost ready. Like everything is just to wait for
guests to
arrive lah. But they keep on waiting and waiting and waiting. But still no guests coming in.
Oh.
Waited until 12 o'clock, even until 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So one of the auntie just.
What's that? Why people want to do this?
That's why. So one of the auntie, the bride auntie, realized that something is amiss, something is wrong. So she came to the bride's mom and asking, do you realize something?
Because if I was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I were there, I would also be thinking, how come until 2 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
Because people usually come at about 11 plus 12 ma.
Definitely.
Right, for reception, wedding. I mean, at least Malay wedding reception.
Weddings, yeah.
Right, they will come around that time because it's lunchtime, what?
Anyway, even though even if friends or whoever that is being a guest, normally they will try to come earlier because there will be other places they need to go sometimes. Even like one day, they have like 2, 3, even 3 invitations.
Yeah.
So they need to be as early as possible they can come or to reach. So what happened is that when this auntie knows something is wrong, so the auntie asked permission from the bride's mom. Can I help you with something? Okay, so I need your permission.
Yeah.
So the mom says, okay, sure, why not? Let's give ahead. Let's give a try. So the auntie mixed glutinous rice with a salt.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what she did, she grabbed like maybe a handful, maybe. Okay, she just throw to the back of those tents and whatever tentage lah, right? So the funny thing is that after she did that, somewhere around 1 plus 2, people keep coming in.
Guests starts to arrive.
Okay, sembuh Guests started to come like okay, come like just like
normal lah.
Yeah,
back to normal.
Back to normal. So, but the funny thing is that friends and relatives whom are being invited told the bride and the family saying that they couldn't find a place. That's weird, guys, because they are friends. They have been
and
there.
Relatives.
Yeah, they have been there like I don't know how many times.
Yeah,
not
and
just
Hari Raya for sure come
precisely
and visit.
Precisely. So it's kind of weird. This thing happens, guys. I feel sorry.
They got lost,
Yeah, they got lost. They couldn't find. Even though like they are somewhere around that neighborhood, right? They couldn't find. I feel sorry for this kind of situations happen to the bride or the bridegroom, right? Like that thing. This thing can happen. Some stories I even heard, which is even far worse than this. Okay, but maybe that will be later on, maybe part 2 or part 3. Very sad, I guess. Because that day is something that for you to have a very good memories. Like to be with your relatives, your friends, your close friends.
It's your it's the happiest day
of your life.
that that you are celebrating, and you want to celebrate it with people who you love, like your friends and your family, and you want them to share with you your joy. And then at the end of the day, things like this happen. It ruins the wedding. It ruins people's joy. Why lah? Anyway, back to reality. How's the food?
Superbly done. The Jiggae by Ems.
Thank you. By the way, the dumpling is actually prawn dumpling. Has seafood inside. So that's all the stories that we have for you this week, and we have more stories for you next week, so make sure that you stay tuned to our channel.
For you guys who would like to know how to cook Jiggae, who doesn't know, you can find it from YouTube, or you can leave it a comment and ask us how to cook the simple Jiggae that over here that Ems have cooked for us.
So please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click on the subscribe button below and lit up the notification bell so that you get all the latest updates whenever we post a new video. Remember guys, it's always on every Friday at 6 p.m. Singapore time.
Don't forget to comment and leave a comment, whatever that you think. Maybe you can leave a comment, like maybe give us feedback on what kind of story you would like to tell you a story. And
and also what kind of food that you want us to eat next.
Why not? Okay, so don't forget to share our video to whomever that you know. And thank you for whoever that have really subscribed to us. All this while we have been with you guys, and thank you so much.
And don't forget to like our videos, guys. Lit up the like button. We'll see you again next week. Bye. Assalamualaikum.